What is this great conversation you're about to hear? Hello, everyone. This is W, host of the High Art on the Edge page. I'm an online event planner that supports artists' work from all over the world. They create the product. I help organize and execute a memorable event on social media for their fans, family members, and friends. In addition, I host surprise events where online friends and I examine an artist's work. Sometimes we're able to get special guests to join us and share a few tales of their own. It's a rockin' good time. What do the AACA Museum, Troggs Brewing Company, and this famous candy bar all have in common? They come from the great place of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Let's not forget about a wonderfully talented band called the Ocean Blue. This phenomenal dream pop band has been releasing infectious music for over 35 years. You may be familiar with memorable tunes such as Between Something and Nothing, Cerulean, and Sublime. In this conversation, you will hear a very passionate Ocean Blue fan, Fernando Rivera, and I speak about some of our favorite songs from each one of their 8 albums. In addition, Fernando will tell you why they have such a rabid following in his home city of Lima, Peru. So, grab yourself a drink, have a seat, sit back, and enjoy our discussion as we take a deeper dive into their sea of incredible music. The ocean blue sound will always provide a healthy blood flow to our hearts and minds. It is my pleasure to bring in a very special guest, a guest that I have come to know and really respect over this last year. We forged a friendship really built on music and several bands that we love, including this band that he and I are going to be talking about for the next 45 minutes. That, of course, is Fernando Rivera. Fernando, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much for the invitation, Lubian.
You are so welcome. And do you remember when I first reached out to you to see if you'd be interested in this event?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, like 4 months ago, I think.
And
Yeah,
now we're here.
very
So
surprised. I was very happy, no, it's a pleasure to be here to talk about one of my favorite bands, no, like the Ocean Blue.
I know how much you love this band. It's very clear the way you talk about the band, the way you write about the band, the way that you express your feelings. Wait for you to answer. My first question is, when did the Ocean Blue first enter in your life?
When I was like 19 years old, or 20 years old, I listened I listened songs like Mercury and Ballerina Out of Control on the radio. Here they had a lot of radio airplay. Yeah, 89, the it was 1989, that was the year that came back that debut album, The Ocean Blue. And um, but I started to listening more songs of Cerulean, no, like I mentioned previously. So, but my commitment with the Ocean Blue was when I started to look for indie bands. So, Beneath the Radiant Song uh, was a gift for me, because that was like the music I was listening now. And yeah, Sublime was also a hit here in Lima. It has a lot of radio airplay too. And then I bought the original CD, and I started to look more in the band, and then I bought all the albums, and I went back back backwards, no, to Cerulean, no, and it has an impact to me, no? Cerulean and the Ocean Blue, the first album, no, Between Something and Nothing, the hits that was also a hit here. But yeah, I remember that song too. But more the songs from Cerulean, I started to being more seriously to buy music and start to being a fan of Ocean Blue, no?
So, what was it about the Ocean Blue sound that you really enjoyed and appreciated?
Well, it has a lot a mix, a blend of many styles. I think uh, it has many guitar riffs, acoustic ones, jungle pop, dream pop, also twee pop. I love when artists do something totally different, no, and they have the same success, no. Yeah, many people say, but why Waterworks is not a good album? No, yes, for me it's a great album. Yeah, they change a lot, no, with that album. And also, well, another is, I think, is tied Cerulean and the first one, then Ultramarine, no. There are many Ultramarine, Beneath the Rhythm and Sound, yeah, has many emotions, no, but I feel happy. There is many nostalgia, it's melancholic, it's funny, I don't know, it's a mix of many things. It's unique, their song is unique. I was reading that, and yeah, it's very original, no, because they have also because they have many influences from the 80s, no, and 90s group. Also, I can say I was listening all the albums quickly, and Ultramarine has a shoegaze taste, no? The first shoegaze album from them. Many songs have that noise, no? That noisy feeling in Ultramarine, no? That is different. That album, no? It's very consistent. I think the songs are very very good, no?
Yeah. So for me, my first taste of the Ocean Blue came about in 1989 with our great radio station here in San Francisco, Live
Yeah.
105.
Oh yeah.
And I had a scooter at the time. So I took my scooter over to Tower Records and I bought the Ocean Blue album. And I got home and I just played it nonstop. And really, when they came to tour here in San Francisco with the Mighty Lemon Drops and John Wesley Harding, that was my first taste of like, wow, I'm really going to love this band.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. And for me, it's what you have said so beautifully about their sound. They combine all these amazing elements, and it evokes such a really warm feeling, like a very comfortable blanket that you can go to anytime. And it makes you think about life, but I never feel like their music gets too heavy, but their lyrics really have played an important role, and I'll tell you why later. So that's kind of my entry into the band, and I've been following like you ever since, and have really become a staple to my music listening experiences. I want to know, what is your first song that you'd like to share with regards to that ocean blue feeling, the ocean blue moment?
Well, there are a lot of songs, great songs. No, yeah, I can go in many ways. No, I think Sublime was, because it was a big hit here in Lima, Peru. I'm from Peru, from Lima, Peru. Sublime was a big hit, and people like a lot of the song, and it was very catchy, and it started I started to love that song, and whoa, this band is great. And I bought the CD, because in the 90s all was CD, that now we are on the vinyl age, I think. No, so Sublime was really great. It has a lot of impact on me, and I bought immediately the album, and I was very happy to have the album, because I found another great songs. No, it was not only Sublime, it was the whole album that was great. No,
Sublime. Why does that song impact you?
uh, it was very funny, and very well crafted, I think. No,
Yeah.
very elaborated. No, and also was the music I was into. No, into guitar based bands. No, and also I was I listened the British influence there. No,
Yeah.
because the Ocean Blue has a very marked British influence, uh, being an American band. No.
So I'm going to start with the very first album, The Ocean Blue.
Yeah.
And can you guess what song from that album I'm going to choose for my first pick?
I don't. Well, maybe
Could it be? I mean, there's so many, right? Drifting, Falling, Vanity Fair.
Falling. Yeah, I was
Okay.
was going to say.
No, I'm actually going to pick the very last track, A Familiar Face.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
Now, I'm picking this track because
yeah,
out of all the Ocean Blue songs, it's my number one song.
oh, that's great. It's a good one. It's a great one.
Now, why I love this song?
Yeah,
it's because I love how it closes out the album.
Yeah,
the way that it evokes this feeling of the past, and the way they do that with the guitar, the slow intro and the slow outro.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that dream pop sound is very present with David's vocals.
Yeah.
And I love the fact, I'm going to read something to you here.
Yeah.
I love these lyrics. This is the final verse. Back in the fall, when I knew it all, I dodged the questions, I ducked the clouds. There are shadows in my homeland. One of the things that David is so good at in terms of delivering these lines is that you believe him, you feel him.
Okay.
You can imagine this this snapshot of what's going in his head. And I've always loved that about this band. So I'm picking that as my first track, A Familiar Face. All right, what's your next track?
Well, let's see. Well, from that album, Drifting Falling, because they used the saxophone, no, like giving a free jazz feeling, no. So that improves all the sound, improves the sound on the album, and it's different from other bands. No, and I think it's melancholic, happy. No, it has very many emotions there. No, in only one song. No, yeah.
So I think that's a great pick.
Yeah.
I think that's a fan favorite. Many people love hearing, particularly in a live setting. And it's a great song that I used to have my students sing to it, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. So my number two pick, my second pick, is off Cerulean. And in high school, my
Okay.
photo, I looked a lot younger. Right next to your photo, you could write a little something. And people wrote these little quick poems. I chose an Ocean Blue song from that album, When Life Was Easy. And that was back in 1991. And I wrote about that. I picked a part of the song to put inside our photo, our yearbook. And there was a time when life was easy. My heart did soar for what the future stored in life. It pleased me, but it's all gone now, gone away now. And I love that lyric or those lyrics because I was at my age in high school, I was very fragile. I was very sensitive to the world.
Yeah.
And I felt like all that innocence was leaving me. And my life was starting to get really dark and heavy. And that's why I'm picking this as my next song. And I love so many songs from that album, but that's the one that really resonates with my memory and my feelings. So that was my number two pick.
Yeah.
All right, number three. What pick? Give us another one.
Well, from Cerulean, A Separate Reality.
Oh, yes.
Deeply so emotional. Another ballad, no? I love their ballads.
Yes.
I love their ballads. A Separate Reality. Well, it's very personal, I think. But Cerulean is it's very deep. The album is it's a little darker, like I say, no? Atmospheric, no?
Yes.
Very elaborated too. Yeah.
That is a great word to describe that album.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. And on Cerulean, I mean, how often did you stare at this album cover? Right? I used to stare at on CD, right? I used to stare at it.
Yeah. We were on the CDH.
Yeah.
Now it's time for vinyl. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Here's my number three song. This is from one of your favorite albums, Beneath the Rhythm and Sound. And I'm going to pick the last song, just like I did for the first album, Emotions Ring.
Ring. Yeah, it's a great one. I like that. I love that song.
So I've always felt that this song was the cousin or a relative of a familiar face.
Yeah.
It has,
yes.
yes, it has that quality to it where there's not a lot of tremendous change within the song. It's a really tight, beautiful dream pop song. And one of the things I love about this band is that when you listen to their music, it transports you into a different place.
Yeah. That's the magic
The
of music.
emotions. Yeah. So for me,
Yeah.
again, I think it was a brilliant decision to make that song last as it closes the album. And I think all of the players, David, Rob, Bobby, Steve,
Yeah.
all of their talent as musicians really shine on that song. And again, it's not a big, loud song, but boy, it really packs a nice little punch. So that's my number three pick. All right, what's your next one?
Well, Crash is another one I love from Beneath the Rhythm.
Oh, really?
Crash.
Wow, I was not expecting. Okay, so tell us why. Why does that song ring out loud for you?
Lullaby, I don't know. I always put that. I always listen to that song. It's because it has many emotions, no? It create many emotions on me, no? Yeah, it's like when you buy an album, you say you buy from maybe Sublime the single or another single, and then you find another songs that maybe you can say, hey, they are better, or I don't know, they are different, and they are so great, no Crash and
And I think that's a really interesting pick. I do like that song quite a bit. I think it's got some bounce to it
yeah,
and some really nice pop. Great pick. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah,
All
thanks.
right. I'm going to go to 1996.
Okay,
See the
see,
ocean blue. And now I'm kind of out of the darkness of my life. And now I'm in college at this point down here
yeah,
at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
yeah,
And I bought this album and I took it back to my apartment and I listened to it nonstop. And there was a song on there that I have loved for so many years, and that is called Past, Future, Perfect. I think the guitar work in that on that song is splendid. It sounds so crisp. It sounds so alive. And I love the lyrics. I'm going to read you some of the lyrics here.
thanks.
Um, Here we go. In the corner stands a straw man with a cocktail in his right hand, firm handshakes all around as he slowly sips away. In the twilight sits a reader, and the words they grab on lead her to another world apart as she slowly slips away.
I love Ways and Means, the single. The lead single is
Right.
it's a song, yeah, that mean I think is one of the best songs. It was he also gels, no? He well, it's punchy. The album is very punchy, no? It's different also, no? Um, well, from that, the slide, the ballad. I love Bye also, the last one. Bye is a great one. Yeah, because it has many changes, no? You see, oh yeah, hey, I will listen this tune, no, but it changed, no? To
Right.
another thing, no? Yeah.
That one. I'm going to head on over to Davy Jones' Locker.
Yeah.
Now I'm out of college. I'm thinking about what do I want to do for my career? I want to become a teacher. And when that album came out, bought it on CD,
Yeah.
and those first three songs are just sparkling nuggets. But it wasn't until Been Down a Lot Lately. I don't know. There's something about that song. I know these songs aren't easy to make, but that song, I'm not a musician. I always felt like I could play that song and just sit in a room with them. There's something, and I go back to that very warm blanket. There's something very uh, soothing about that, and all the la 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 parts. Um,
Yeah.
it's a very simple pop song, and I love just how singular and focused it is.
No? So I love Bottle Jars. That is very uh it's different, no? I don't know. Is this describing well when I start to describe a song, I listen many times the song, no? Maybe no, I have it in my head, no? Uh Another one is Cake. I love Cake, no? Yeah. Ain,
Yeah.
no?
What a great way to start the album, right? Now we're going to go to this album. We're going to
Oh,
move to Ultramarine.
yeah.
All right, so I'm picky. This one was really hard because I love this album. So many.
Not be
Yeah. um,
I bought two t-shirts. Well,
So
yeah,
for me, I'm picking this song from Ultramarine. I was thinking New York 6 a.m. A Rose is a Rose, I absolutely love.
Yeah.
But in 2019, when I was teaching, before COVID hit, my little second, third graders were learning Ocean Blue songs.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
we were able to sing these, perform some of these songs to the band.
Oh,
And we were picking songs. And I said, you know what, guys? I want you to learn this song for the next 2 months. And it was Touchdown on Earth. And I wanted them to learn that song because I wanted them to feel what dream pop is all about and shoegaze. And I feel like Touchdown on Earth, which is one of my top 5 Ocean Blue songs, I think that's a song where they just let it go. They press on the guitar pedals and just have that. We're going to go to another level in that dream pop shoegaze element.
yeah.
So that's my next pick, Touchdown on Earth. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous song.
Yeah, I have. Well, you talk to me about describing a song, but I want to say that Ultramarine was like a great comeback because they were like in hiatus. I don't know, because since David Jones Locker was on 19, oh, some say
99.
1999. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost more than 10 years. More than 10 years, I think. And it's a solid album. It was one of my best albums. Also, I described that album with like a shoegazy one, no? And one of my songs are Fast Forward Reverse. That is I don't know if I say reconstruction of reissue of Fast Forward Reverse of, well, I can mention that the Waterworks EP was released in 2004. So the first song is Fast Forward Reverse. That is the introduction to Pedestrian. That is was one of my favorite songs of all the albums of the Ocean Blue, Pedestrian. Yeah. It's very electronic. It's heaven, that song for me. Okay, so Fast Forward Reverse is the intro. So they started, I think it's logical to want to make to start to make another song with this short song that is like a minute and a half, Fast Forward Reverse, and they converted it into another song, but is the with the same elements, no? It's the same song, but sung, no? It's sung. So I like both versions, no? It's another version. I can say it's another version of Waterworks, no?
Okay, I'm going to do one more here. This is my second favorite Ocean Blue song of all time. It's from that album. Can you guess what song from Kings and Queens is my second favorite Ocean Blue album song?
I don't know. I love All the Way Blue.
That's a great guess. No, it is track number 5, and it is Paraguay, My Love. Very short. When I first heard this album, I was driving to school, get ready for teaching, and I turned up the volume. I said, here we go. I got super excited. And we're moving through the songs. And then Paraguay, My Love hit. Holy shit. I would put it up there with easily one of the greatest pop songs of all time. It elevates the soul. It nourishes me. It provides comfort. It makes me want to pick up a guitar and play or sing or drum, play bass. The video with it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. Yesterday I saw it.
To me, the bridge, the middle eight of that song, it's almost unbeatable. And then the last 90 seconds of that song where it just ramps up and it goes. It has to be one of my favorite pop songs of all time, if I were to make a list. So when they come back to San Francisco in November, which I already have tickets.
Yeah.
I am praying that they play that song. It's the perfect pop song. So that's my last song I wanted to share is Paraguay, My Love.
And I was reading the comments on the video that many people from Paraguay are very pleased, no, are happy. They also said that they don't know the Ocean Blue, but they started to listen more of them, no? It's a song dedicated to Paraguay. Yeah, that's cool. And
what a tribute, right? The video.
Yeah,
these little snapshots.
Imagery. No.
Yeah. So what's your final song? And then I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I want you to. I'm going to ask a question about concert experiences.
Yeah.
So go ahead, share your final song.
Well, from Waterworks, Pedestrian. I don't talk too much. I talk a little, but yeah, it's a radical change, no, in their music, no. They have jams, they have progressive vibes, they have crowd rock also, German crowd rock style there. They have many changes also. The songs are very different. And you know, well, it's like one of the, I don't know to say my favorite song, no, I don't know, but Pedestrian is one of, maybe it's my favorite song, no, one of my top 5, I don't know, my top 3. It's very electronic, very avant-garde. They incorporate different elements to make a masterpiece, no, of a song. No, this album is more ambient. I can't describe the album. I don't know. It's my opinion. No, I don't know. If people wanna take it, okay, it's okay. If no, it's okay too. But it's more ambient, atmospheric, dreamy, jammy. I don't know. It has a lot. Avant-garde, no? You can know. But well, I repeat, it has, it started, there are many anecdotes here, because the first one I told you was Fast Forward Reverse, that was, was launched on 2004 as an EP, and then on Ultramarine, they started to work on that song, to make a song, because it was an intro, also only an intro. And then, you know, they, in 2014, they launched the reissue of Waterworks with 3 more songs. One of them is, sorry, I don't remember that song. Oh, I will look here. You know, a friend of mine, another friend of mine, told me, Fernando, the Ocean Blue is reissuing the Waterworks EP, as an album, and it's colored on baby blue vinyl. And it was only 100 copies. This is my man, you know.
So what is it about
Very
Lima?
hot
Peru?
here. Yeah. We love the ocean blue. Many people love the ocean blue.
I know. So tell us about why.
Yeah.
What's so different?
I will tell you why. Because I will talk about Antonio Celada.
Yeah.
Antonio, yeah, from Resplendor.
Antonio.
Yeah. He has, you know, like many people know, a promoter is promoter of automatic entertainment that is not only a promoter of many artists, and it's a record label also. I think it's called now Automatic Music because he's living in Netherlands now, no? So I think, and this is like a question. If you can talk to Pete, you can say something about this. Well, you know, Antonio, he was risky to bring here many indie bands. No, very risky. He lost money also. He told me, but he always tried to bring the best because he has an indie heart. That's important for a promoter to have an indie heart, no? And he's a musician, no? For Resplendor is a shoegaze band that is well known because you know he met Robin Guthrie. They are very closer friends. No, they produce Pleamar, their album, their best album, or one of their best, and they were very well known around the world with Pleamar, no, and then Tristeza, no, also with in the mixing, I think is Simon Scott from Slowdive that you interviewed. I saw that yesterday. And he's not with a mustache, no. No. He's very cool. Simon is my friend. Yeah, I love Slowdive also, no. Well, I think, well, I will be short. Antonio, as a promoter, bring here in 2006 the Ocean Blue, and it was a major audience, full audience. It was a sold-out concert, I think, and since that time, I think they you know, the last thing that they did as an album was David John Locker in 1999, no? Then the Waterworks EP that I regret that they bring here many t-shirts, different, many colors, no, backs of many albums, also CDs. I bought the Waterworks EP there, no, in the concert. So I think because of that, they were very well known in South America. It was the first concert in Lima that a band came in their best moment, I think, in the moment, no? So, but they were like, they were not doing so much music because the Waterworks EP was on 2004 and then appears Ultramarine in 2013. But I'm speculating maybe. But I think starting at this point of the concert in Lima, they were very well known in many countries in South America, no? You know Paraguay, I'm in love because they perform in Paraguay, no? Latin Blues is another song from Ultramarine, is Latin, no? Okay. And then I think they were more known in the USA also, and are all around the world. And then they also I think they join together again with Ultramarine that appeared in 2013, no? And that's because of Antonio, I think, because also they released Ultramarine on a Peruvian version with Blurry Eyed, the last song. I think it appears in a single. It appears on the CD of Ultramarine, the Peruvian version. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's made by Automatic, no, the record. So I think they restart their career with Ultramarine, thanks to Tonio. I don't know. I want to ask them, no, but I think yes, I think yes, saying that is now they are a super band for me. For me, they are a super band because they have a vast trajectory, 8 albums, a great discography. So you can consider them a super band. No,
I like that. I think
we can say, no, not like U2 is massive, like The Cure, U2, Depeche Mode, but in the same way, no, but maybe in the indie world, but maybe it's an overrated band also, and more people have to know the music of the Ocean Blue, no?
Yeah,
because it's a very solid band, no?
Fernando Rivera, this has been a real pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to share our love for this band. And I appreciate hearing all of your feedback and the way that you describe your appreciation for each of the songs that you selected. So thank you. And maybe one day we'll be at a show together. Wouldn't that be cool?
Also, a big hug to Anna Breton from Mahogany, definitely Echo. Is my friend too. Your friend. We are friend of her, our friend. I met her personally. So well, it's cool to see her playing with the Ocean Blue, no? Yeah. Wow, the Ocean Blue. I highly recommend the Ocean Blue to any new people that wanna hear something different, no? Right. And something really great, no? I think it's excellent, no?
Thank you for tuning in. My name is W, also known as William, host of the High Art on the Edge page. This has been a great conversation with Fernando Rivera and exploring a band that we truly feel the impact of their music. And of course, that was and is and will always be the Ocean Blue. Ciao.